In this video, it's actually going to be a slightly different video, okay? I'm going to be showing you guys a build that I think is going to be goated for you guys. Like, normally when I'm in the lobby, I check people's builds and I just laugh at a lot of these guys' builds. But I actually saw one build, a 6'9" build from a random player. And I was like, wow, this is a very, very good build. Now, it's not to my style because of the way, you guys already know me. You guys, I love rebounding and blocks and everything. But I understand that not everyone really cares about stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you the screenshot of the build. This guy made it to perfection, by the way. I'm going to show you the screenshot of the build and the slight tweak that I would make to it. Not a lot of tweak, but it is insane. It's got 99 drive and dunk and ball handling, and bro, honestly, very, very good build. So I'm gonna show you the screenshot right now. I'm gonna go into the builder. I'm gonna show you how to make it, and again, a slight tweak that I would make to it. And you guys, let me know what you think about this build. It's definitely a Vince Carter build. It looks insane, and it should be super fun to play with. As you guys can see, this is the build, okay? This is his build. Shout out to this guy, Wyatt Pavlov 88. I don't know who he is. I've never played with him in my entire life. But I was in the lobby, as you guys can see in the background, and I was like, wow, this is a super goated build. I really, really like this build. And I want to help you guys out. And also, again, some of you guys want this crazy slashing builds. Just super fun, super insane. Again, I'll mention it later in the video, but you should only use this build if you're good with the dunk meter. So here's a screenshot. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into the builder. I'm going to show you exactly how to make it. And again, a slight tweak that I will make to it. So here we are in the builder. Now for the build, I would highly recommend, again, making it at the shooting guard like he did, or making it at the point guard. I wouldn't want to go small forward with this build because sometimes if you play a rec by yourself, it can put you at the power forward position. And with no rebounding, you don't want to be a liability for your team. So without wasting too much time, let's go right into the builder. You're going to go 6'7" with the 6'9" with the height. He dropped his weight to 187. And also, as you guys can see, on the right side, you guys will see exactly why he dropped off his wingspan. Not to the max, because if you go max, you only get 82. So he dropped it by 1, which is fine in my opinion. It's not too bad. Now, body type's completely down to you. Now, you guys will see it as I'm doing these stats exactly what he's doing. So he knows exactly how to allocate the badges, which you guys, if you don't know, by now, it's been a few months. Hopefully, you guys should know. So, as you can see on the right side, I went to 67, which also changed the finishing badge potential. As you guys can see, went to 3. And you guys will see when his layup was 80. And again, you get additional finishing badge points, and you max out your drive and dunk, which is the biggest standout of this build, in my opinion. And you get that Hall of Fame posterizer, which is insane. Now, I normally typically go to 70 with these standing dunks if I'm this close, just because you get the extra, like the Ben Simmons, I think Dwight Howard, don't quote me on that, but something along those lines. But he went to 68 and he stopped there because he doesn't actually get any additional badges at 70, which again is a smart way of looking at it, to just efficiently allocate your badges, especially if you have 99 drive and dunk, man. You can't be affording to waste badge points like that. Now with this 3-pointer, you guys you see what I mentioned earlier about his wingspan, because he was at 82 at max, but if you're 83, you get an additional badge finishing badge points, not finishing, shooting badge points. And with his mid-range, which I'm guessing he probably doesn't take a lot of it just to get those badges, as you can see, went up to 71 and he got 18 badges. Now, for me, he went to 80 free throw. I think this is a bit of an overkill, but hey, it's completely down to you how you guys want to sort of personally play. If you guys want to make 80 free throw and never miss a free throw, then you're fine with that. His ball handle was max, and he went 75 with the Michael Jordan. Now, if you guys don't know by now, the Michael Jordan is the best dribble style in the game by far. No one can even deny that. So you need a 75 to activate that. I messed up a bit here, so I'm just going to put that back down. And with his passing, he went up to a 75. So again, the 75 gives you the LeBron James. Again, he efficiently made this build. The way he made it was the way I would have made this build if the game just came out like literally a couple of months back. And also with his perimeter defense, you guys will notice something. He went up to an 88 with that one. Again, those additional badges. And with his finishing badges, he went to a 68, which I think probably was a mistake by him. He could have left at 67. But hey, you got that additional badge, towards there. And still, he goes up to an 85, which again gives you that silver glove. And his block goes up to an 88. If you guys don't know, 88 gives you Hall of Fame chase down artist, as you guys can see as it's changing right there. And even with his rebounding, he went up to a 49, which is very, very specific, because you guys will see the reason why he stopped at 49, as you can see, is to get those additional badge points. So I really like the way he made it. It was efficiently made. And with his speed and acceleration, you know, it pretty much went up to an 80, which in my opinion are both pretty good, given that your max is at 81 for your acceleration and 83 for your speed. Now, with this vertical, you went up to 82, which, if you guys don't know, it gives you all the animations in the game, especially for a 99 driving dunk build, so you can get pretty much everything, apart from the smaller player build dunks, like this, you know, less than 6'5", small contact dunks. You guys know what I mean. You're not going to be able to get those ones because you're not, you know, you're basically too tall. And with stamina, we're pretty much going to, you know, max that out. And here is his build. Here's the badge spread: 18, 18, 20, and 18. Like I mentioned, you know, this build is pretty much made to perfection. I'm also going to show you the name of the build, you know, the takeovers that you get, and, you know, the slight tweak that I personally would make to it. Again, the build is pretty much, you know, solid in my opinion. As you guys can see, you get the, you know, lock take, playmaking take, sharp take, finishing take. So, you know, down to you which one you want to use. You know, definitely use easy blow bys. Everyone uses that as slashes nowadays. And we continue. In the name of the build, you guys will see in a second, you should be called a two-way inside-out scorer, which, you know, if you see a two-way inside-out scorer 6'9", these are very, very typical builds right now. They can shoot, you know, play make, everything else. So now, the tweak that I would make to it, like I mentioned earlier, the only thing I mentioned, listen, the free throw, listen, we're not messing with 80 free throw around here. we're not trying to be Steph Curry shooting 100% free throw. Like, you're going to be fine even without having an 80. So the slight tweak that I would make to it is I would just simply decrease that free throw first of all. We're going to put that down to like a 73. Also, I think the three-pointer is a bit too high. You know, you only need 17, you know, badge points to get gold catch and shoot. So I'll probably drop that down whilst keeping the wingspan. I won't change the wingspan at all. I'll drop that down to 81, and I'll put that towards my playmaking, so you get an additional playmaking badge, and also I will max out the acceleration. So these are pretty much the main changes that I would make. Like I said, it's just a slight tweak, nothing too crazy. The name of the build will still be the same. So you got, you know, I would love to get you guys' opinion on it. What do you think of the build? You know, do you like the build? Is that something you see yourself making? Now, to end the video, okay, now you know, you get the same takeovers, nothing changes, the same build name. But to end the video, I'm going to show you guys in the next video, okay, one of the craziest center builds you're ever going to see on NBA 2K23. Trust me, I am not making this up. When you see this build, honestly, I made this build ages ago. I made this build super, like, honestly, it must have been like a month ago in the builder. I make so many builds in the builder that I forget. But I took a screenshot of the build, and I was trying to send something to one of my friends the other day, and I saw the build again. I'm like, oh my god, how did I miss this build? So if you guys want to see this crazy center build, okay, just, you know, keep subbing. Thank you guys for all the subs, by the way. Much appreciated. But you guys will see this build. It's going to be one of the most insane builds you're ever going to see on 2K23. One of the easiest overpowered build to use. Very easy to use, very, very overpowered. So if you guys want to see that, that will be dropping very, very soon. Maybe today, not today, but maybe tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I'm going to drop that crazy center build for you guys to see. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Okay, again, if there's anything you guys would like to know, feel free to ask away. I'm happy to answer any questions. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video.